Hello, everyone, and thanks for tuning into this Americans for Limited Government news update. You've got to check out this video of former President Donald Trump giving the New York Attorney General Leticia James and the, quote, rogue judge a piece of his mind. He's calling the case against him a total sham and a scam. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure to hit that subscribe button for Americans for Limited Government on YouTube and Rumble.
This is a continuation of the single greatest witch hunt of all time. We have a rogue judge who rules that properties are worth a tiny fraction, 1/100th, a tiny fraction of what they actually are. We have a racist attorney general who's a horror show, who ran on the basis that she was going to get Trump before she even knew anything about me. It's a scam, it's a sham. The actual net worth is substantially more. No bank was affected, no bank was hurt. They don't even know why they have to be involved. And they've so testified. They can't believe that they're involved because they were paid back on time, there were no defaults, there were no problems, and it was like a perfect client. But we have a clause in the contract, it's like a buyer beware clause. It says when you take a look at the financial statement, don't believe anything you read. This is up front. Don't believe anything you read. Some people call it a worthless clause because it makes the statement and anything you read in the statement worthless. It says go out and do your own research, go out and do your own due diligence. You have to study the statement carefully. Do not believe anything. But even with a full disclaimer, which immediately takes you out of any fraud situation and any litigation. And by the way, when the Attorney General found out about the disclaimer clause, she said, that's okay, let's go forward anyway. It's good publicity. And it all comes down from the DOJ. They're totally coordinated this in Washington because I'm the leading candidate. I'm leading Biden by 10 points. And I'm leading the Republicans by 50 and 60 points. Frankly, our country is corrupt. And that's one of the reasons I'm running. We're going to straighten it out. I think most people get it. People are getting it. I can tell you the voters getting it because every time they give me a fake indictment, I go up in the polls, and that's never happened before. But this is a disgrace. We have a great company. I built a great company. It's got tremendous value. It's got some of the greatest real estate assets in the world. And now I have to go before a rogue judge as a continuation of Russia, 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 as a continuation of the greatest witch hunt of all time. And I don't think the people of this country are going to stand for it.
So if Trump ends up being found guilty, he'll have to cop up a whopping $250 million as a fine, and his properties will be taken over by someone else. They'll be put into what's called a receivership. I think most Americans realize that something is not right here. The justice system is rigged against him. And it's not just about him, folks. If they can pull this off with Trump, they can do it to any one of us. It's a pretty gloomy situation we're dealing with. I wish I could end on a more hopeful note. But right now, I think Americans recognize that our justice system appears to have gone rogue. Thanks for watching, but I definitely want to hear what you think, and I will see you on the next Americans for Limited Government news update.